Good afternoon, friends. I'm going to be doing another Extreme Grocery Budget Challenge video. If you've seen my previous videos, you will know that I did 5 nights of $5 dinners, and then 4 nights of $4 dinners, and then 3 nights of $3 dinners, which brings me to this video, which is 2 nights of $2 dinners. So I'm going to be spending $4 total for 2 nights of dinners for myself, my husband, and my toddler. I'll only be using the ingredients that I purchased today, with the exception of oil or butter to cook with, as well as common spices that I already have on hand. For this challenge, I'll also be using things that I've gotten for free, like the sauce packets that you get at fast food or takeout restaurants. So I'm going to take you with me when I'm shopping, and I'm going to go ahead and head in store now and take you along with me. My first stop is at Aldi. Aldi is well known for having very inexpensive pantry staple items. I'm hoping that I can find a few items from my list at a cheaper price here than at Walmart, which is my next stop. The first thing that I'm going to pick up today is this tomato sauce priced at just 29 cents. It's a pretty small can, but when I look on the back, it says it has 3.5 1/4 cup servings. That's going to be enough for what I need, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to my cart. I was wanting to pick up some linguine pasta here, but they only have 2-pound boxes, which is more than I need, priced at $1.79. It will be less expensive for me to pick up a 1-pound box at Walmart. Next, I'm going to pick up a jar of peanut butter priced at $1.19. I picked this up for another Extreme Grocery Budget Challenge video several months ago, and it was $1.15 then. Not a huge difference, but it's interesting to see how prices are rising. It looks like these are the only 2 items that I'll be picking up at Aldi today, and they total $1.48. So I still have over half of my budget to spend at Walmart, which is good because obviously there's a lot more things that I need to pick up. I just checked out and my total was $1.48 as expected. So now I'm going to take the $2.52 that I have left and spend it over at Walmart on the remaining ingredients that I need. Luckily, my Aldi and Walmart are less than a mile apart, so it was a quick drive over here. I like to focus on the pantry staple items that I need first because those are fixed prices. But with produce, I can always find a smaller item of the thing that I need that will weigh less and therefore cost less. According to the package, this has 8 servings, and this will be enough for 2 nights of dinners for us. Next, I'm going to grab a can of chicken broth. It's priced at only 50 cents, and I only need half a cup for the recipe that I'm making tonight, so this is definitely the best option for me. With these 2 items, my running total is now $2.80, which means that I only have $1.20 left to spend on all of the produce that I need. I'm definitely going to need garlic. It's priced at $3.98 per pound in my store. I don't need much, so I'm going to see if there are any broken bulbs. I'm weighing it so that I can see exactly how much that I'm spending on it, and it looks like it's 0.08 pounds. That will make it about 32 cents. With the garlic, I've now spent $3.12, and I only have 88 cents left to spend, so I better make the most of it. I also need ginger. It's priced at $2.98 in my store. Hopefully I can find a small piece because I don't have a lot left in my budget. And it looks like I found the perfect tiny little piece right here. This piece only weighs 0.04 pounds. That makes it just 12 cents. Now my running total is $3.24, and hopefully I can get one more thing with the 76 cents that I have left. I wish that my store sold bulk carrots, but unfortunately you can only buy them in bags, and the cheapest one is 92 cents. I've decided to pick up a zucchini to finish up my shopping today. They're priced at $1.32 per pound. When I weigh this one, I calculate that it's only going to cost me 50 cents. Purchasing this zucchini would put me 26 cents under budget. So I think it's a better idea to put this back and try to find one that is slightly larger. I found one that's a little bit bigger, and when I weigh it, it's 68 cents, so it's still within my budget. With the addition of this zucchini, my new running total is $3.92. I'm a little under budget, but I really don't think that there's anything else that I can get for that 8 cents. I'm happy with what I was able to pick up. Of course, there are items that I wish that I could include, but I still think that I'll be able to make some great meals with these items. I expect these items to total $2.44, but the ginger rang up a little bit less than what I estimated, so my total was $2.42. That leaves me 10 cents under budget. Now I'm gonna head home and put together my first night of $2 dinners. This is everything that I picked up for my 2 nights of $2 dinners. I showed you my receipts earlier, but I'll show them to you again so that you can see I spent $3.90 over both transactions. That puts me 10 cents under budget. So now I'm going to show you what I make with these ingredients. For night one, I'm going to be making Thai peanut noodles. I'll be using the ingredients that you see here. I have sesame seed oil on hand, so I'm going to use this to cook the garlic and ginger, but if you don't have sesame seed oil, you could use another type of oil instead. I'm going to use half of that box of linguine and also half of the zucchini, which I spiralized. I minced all of the ginger and a few cloves of the garlic. I found some soy sauce packets in my fridge drawer, and I'll be using them in the sauce that I'm making today. That sauce also includes half a cup of chicken broth and 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. I have my noodles cooking, and at the same time I'm going to be cooking the garlic and ginger in the sesame seed oil. Once those become fragrant, I'm going to be adding them to a pot with the other ingredients for the sauce. I'm going to add all of the ingredients for the sauce together and heat until it's smooth. I drained the pasta and then put it back in the pot along with the zucchini noodles. Then I added the sauce and tossed the noodles until they were coated. I sprinkled red pepper flakes on mine and my husband's, but if you have sriracha, you could also add that as well. For night 2, I'm going to be making linguine with marinara sauce. I'll be using the other half of the zucchini and linguine, as well as the entire jar of tomato sauce. To season the sauce, I'll be using salt and pepper as well as Italian seasoning and 2 cloves of garlic. And I'll be using a little bit of olive oil to cook the garlic in. I have a bag of lettuce that my mom gave me from her garden, and since that was free, I'll be including that as a side salad with tonight's dinner. I found 2 ranch packets left over from McDonald's Happy Meals that I'll be using for the dressing on our salads. I decided to spiralize the zucchini again, but I did cut up a few pieces to put on top of the side salads. I washed the lettuce and I'm going to let it dry a little bit and remove any pieces that have little bites taken out of them. The first thing that I'm doing is boiling my noodles, and at the same time I'm cooking the garlic until it's fragrant. Then I add the tomato sauce to this pot along with the spices. I measure with my heart and leave it on the stove top until it's steaming. I drained my pasta and added it back to the pot. I'm going to squirt a little bit of olive oil in it to make the pasta sauce stick better. I didn't cook the zucchini at all because the heat from the pasta and pasta sauce will warm it up. Now I'm going to add in the tomato sauce and toss the pasta until it's evenly coated. And this is dinner for night 2, linguine and zucchini noodles tossed in tomato sauce. I added a little bit more of the Italian seasoning on top for presentation and some added flavor. And here's the side salad with a little bit of zucchini because I didn't want it to just be lettuce. I used the whole packet of ranch on mine, and there's still a little bit left in the pot. After both dinners, this is everything that I have left. I have some chicken broth, and you can store chicken broth in your refrigerator for up to a week after you open it, but you will want to put it in a different container. You don't want to keep it in the can. I also have almost an entire jar of peanut butter left. I'll open it and show you how much has been taken out. I just used a few tablespoons full of the peanut butter, so it's mostly still full. And then I also have several cloves of garlic left over as well. I hope that you enjoyed this extreme grocery budget challenge video. It was a tricky one for me to make. I had to come up with meals that were tasty, my family would eat, and also within that $4 budget. I made 6 meals because there's 3 of us, so each meal was about 66 cents each. I know the toddlers' meals were smaller, but that is not very much to work with. And I will admit, if I was not doing a grocery challenge, I would have added chicken to the Thai peanut noodles and also put peanuts and green onions on top. If you're interested in that recipe, I will leave a link to it in my description box below. I'll also be leaving links to my other extreme grocery budget challenge videos if you're interested in checking those out as well. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are both at Amy Way to Save.